Today we're going to work on your falsetto. So if you want to take your falsetto to the next level and be more secure in it, stay tuned. Hi and welcome to today's video. In case you don't know me yet, my name is Freya. I'm a professional singer and vocal coach from Germany. Falsetto, what is it? I have videos about it, but just a quick word about it. Falsetto is a more breathy version of your head voice. So you have to kind of know how to do your head voice. And what we're going to do today, we're going to do an exercise and break it up into different versions of how you can transition into your falsetto. So from head voice to falsetto, or from chest voice to falsetto. Now, I said falsetto is a more breathy version of your head voice. So knowing how to sing in your head voice is kind of the prerequisite. If you don't know how to do that, I will link up a video below about how to find your head voice. For that first exercise, you have to pick a range in your voice that you can sing in head voice, all right? Because we're going to transition from head voice into falsetto. And all we're going to do is think of intense, more vocal cord closure. That doesn't mean louder. It just means more intense sound, meaning no breathiness. Try to eliminate any kind of breathiness. And then transition into having lots of breathiness. Okay, so having lots of breathiness helps you to access your falsetto. Of course, you can vary the degree of breathiness. So for me and my voice, I'm going to use C5 because that's kind of in the middle range of my head voice. Middle, well, yeah. And I'm gonna go and the second time around, I'm going to pretend I'm halfway whispering. So the first time we're going to do it full head voice, and then the second time in a more breathy. Here's the thing, when you do the more breathy, think almost it's like you're relaxing your throat. You don't need that much space, like, oh, your larynx is very relaxed, okay? Breath. You hear a lot of that breath sound. Now we're going to transition much faster. Every other pitch is going to transition into falsetto from the head voice full on. Let's do that one more time. And let's do that just a little bit more slowly because it is a transition that's not that easy. You can take that down and try if you can still do it. I'm gonna try A4. Now falsetto. It's almost like you're like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's try the every other pitch transition, starting out with full chest, head voice, taking it more slowly. Now, if you can do that fast, you're really good about your registers. It's really harder the faster you go. Let's try even harder. The falsetto is going to get a little harder the higher you go. I'm going to try E flat 5 for my voice. And again, if you are a lower male voice, you're going to have to take it down, the range. I can, of course, not sing falsetto when I'm going way down in my voice because that is not, I can't really sustain that register anymore. Let's try it one more time. falsetto. The next thing we're going to do is transition from chest voice into falsetto. Let's also take the same pitch. I do have a video about the flip when you want to intentionally flip from strong chest voice into falsetto, like yeah. But check out that video. I will link it up below. We're not going to do that now. We're actually going to just use the same pitch because it's a lot harder. So now you're going to have to pick a pitch. It's kind of in your passaggio area. So you can sing it both in strong chest voice and also in falsetto. For me, I'm going to start out at G4. So chest voice, falsetto, chest voice, falsetto. We're just going to go back and forth a couple times. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't necessarily think of it as being softer or louder. Really feel it on the level of your vocal cord closure. So, yeah, this is compressed, no breathiness. I'm translating all the air that moves through my vocal cords into the actual pitch, into vibrating the vocal cords. Now, when I loosen the vocal cords, when I do falsetto, this is not chest voice anymore. I'm trying to tilt into head voice a little bit. But what I'm trying now is adding loose vocal cord closure. So it's not yeah, but it's yeah. So you hear a lot of air moving through my vocal cords because not all the air is translated into the actual vibration of the pitch. Now let's do it again, back and forth. Chest voice, falsetto. Chest voice, falsetto. You really want to relax your larynx there. Let's try it a little higher in my voice. That's B4. Chest voice, falsetto. Chest voice, falsetto. I don't think I can do it much lower. Let's try E4. Chest voice, falsetto. Gets a little harder. Now, breathiness doesn't equal falsetto. Okay, falsetto kind of means you have to be a little bit higher in your voice, but chest voice, falsetto. As long as I can do a little bit of that laryngeal tilt to access my head register, I would qualify that as falsetto, even if it's a little bit lower. Now, of course, you can go yeah. So strong chest voice and then flip into falsetto. But what we're trying to do here, I do have another video about that topic, which is linked below. But here we're really trying to feel the difference in vocal cord closure, and that's the most important aspect here. Head voice, but there are so many facets of head voice, of course of chest voice too. There are so many different ways you can actually sing your head voice. More breathy, less breathy, with more pharyngeal space, with less pharyngeal space, with more of a laryngeal tilt, with less of a laryngeal tilt. I have videos about different ways to sing head voice, okay? But this is really specifically about feeling how in your falsetto you are actually tilting your larynx slightly, which is not to be confused with lowering your larynx. You're doing that slight laryngeal tilt that happens when you tilt into head register. But at the same time, you are loosening your vocal cord closure so that there's more sound of the air traveling through. Check out all my other videos about falsetto. I have others. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you're having a great day and that you always keep on singing. And don't forget to check out the free resources on my website, masteryourvoice.tv. And if you have not read my book, Maybe that's a last-minute Christmas present you can get for yourself or someone else who's interested in singing. Available on Amazon, Master Your Voice. And so until next time, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.
Let the sky fall.